Hey everybody, Eagle Run 23 here. Welcome back to the channel. All right, before we jump in here, I want to direct you to eaglerun23.com. You can grab your 80% stickers and show your love of the 80. We've got, it's okay, it's not loaded, firearms safety, and the 8.6 blackout. Big news today in 8.6 blackout. It has officially been submitted to SAMI specifications. We're very excited. Make sure you've got your 8.6 blackout sticker. We're gonna have to do some major backtracking in order to get you current on this. I'm sure many of you have totally forgot about this gun. I forget about this gun, but in its current configuration, the way that it sets right now, it's actually doing quite well. But I wanna bring you back about 3 years. And this fluted Bear Creek Bear Claw barrel in 223 was originally on a different receiver upper-lower combination. And with that group, I was running a $100 Bushnell optic on it. It was not this same one, but it was just like this. Bushnell optic. We were trying for, I think we have an 18-inch barrel here, and we were trying to accomplish something that was called budget accuracy. We failed miserably, and once we eliminated the optic as the problem, all of the attention went to the barrel. And I thought this barrel was absolute garbage. That gun was taken apart. It was reassembled with a Faxon barrel. Faxon, good friends of the channel and a sponsor of ours. We love Faxon barrels. That gun now has a Faxon barrel, 16-inch configuration. It is my first choice go-to gun. But what happened to the barrel from that build? Took this barrel off. It was painted originally to match the other one. It's a little bit of a different color than this sand here, but we've got a Frankenstein situation going on here anyway. But I'll tell you, at the range today, this gun got a lot of attention. Everyone come over asking me what it was. And when I said it was a 223, a lot of people thought it was a Grendel or something like that, because it kind of looks unique and a little bit different, especially with this lower on here. Lots of questions about that. They wanted to know if it was Cerakoted or whatever. We'll talk about the lower here in just a minute. But when that barrel was taken off, I put it in a drawer of parts, and it sat there for 2 years. We were getting basketball-sized groups out of that barrel in the other configuration. We had a different bolt carrier group. I don't even remember what it was. Different bolt carrier group and that Bear Creek barrel, and we just assumed that the barrel was trash. I never had it inspected. I did reach out to Bear Creek a couple of times. It was an unknown. I think I didn't remember where I bought it, and so they were unable to warranty it. So anyway, it just sat, and I figured, maybe down the road we'll try it out. Well, about 8 months ago, we came across it, and we decided to assemble this lovely beast that we have here. So let me run you through this build in its current configuration, and then we're going to talk about what's happened the last 2 times that I've shot this gun. Starting down here at the end, we have the fixed Luth AR. I very much prefer this over the one that adjusts. The fixed Luth AR buttstock is a good buttstock. The one that adjusts runs into all sorts of problems with the charging handle. So I do like this. It's a nice part, but it's not super expensive. But I do like the buttstock that's on here. Moving in a little bit, we've got a standard buffer spring, nothing special inside there. We do have a Magpul grip and a Polymer lower. This lower was a blemished one that we got from EP Armory many years ago. This lower, I finished it out as far as the stuff you got to do to it. I did that to it, and then I just never assembled it. So when we found that barrel and this, and I thought, they're similar in color, I wonder what they would be like together. We went ahead and put them together. We have a standard lower parts kit here, nothing special. We do have a drop-in trigger with this really interesting bow design. It is a flat face trigger. It pulls around 4.5, I think. We can check that here in a minute. It does come with anti-walk pins for this, and I don't mind running anti-walk pins on the Polymer stuff. I think it just gives it some more, left and right rigidity, but I do like to do drop-in triggers whenever possible. Our upper receiver here is a basic mil spec type buffer. It's not billet or anything cool, and we are not running a forward assist because I think they're stupid. But anyway, I have one, I should probably just throw it in there. Mil-spec charging handle. We have an upgraded nickel boron. This is from Toolcraft. I like this bolt. I like the nickel boron. I know that they're not the best long-term, but they're super easy to keep clean. Up top here, we already talked about it. We have a cheap Bushnell optic. This guy goes, I think it's a 14. Yeah, 4.5 to 14. We're gonna talk about the optic later. And we have a budget mount on here from Amazon. And then we have a Davidson Defense handguard. Now, I really like this handguard. It's very lightweight. It's got the upper pick rail section here removed. It's all drilled and slotted. I'm really a big fan of that style. It's also very open, so you can see that, you know, that Bear Creek barrel in there in all of its fluted glory. Nothing special with the gas system, all basic stuff. And we do have a linear compensator, and this was the original compensator, I believe, that was on this gun. And so we chose to run it again to see, you know, where our problems were. We could certainly upgrade this down the road, but it does do a good job of keeping that sound and flash going forward. But I've heard that they're not the best for accuracy, but we're gonna talk about accuracy here in just a minute. Hey, that's all we have time for in this video, but come back tomorrow for part 2. We're gonna talk about the group sizes that we got with this gun. Thanks for watching. Eagle Run 23.